Welcome, you're watching Kaleidoscope Srilanka Life News Capsule. In shipping and logistics, Sri Lanka's geographic location has always been its best advantage. Right now, Sri Lanka's freight and logistics market has been estimated at $7.78 billion for 2024 and expected to reach $9.93 billion by 2029. Currently, the industry contributes 2.5% of the country's GDP and employs about 40,000 people. Last year, Sri Lanka established a policy committee to draw a framework to develop the island's shipping and logistics industry. But how is Sri Lanka doing for the long haul? Revan Polonowita, Deputy General Manager of ASL Logistics, which celebrated 5 years in the industry recently, is on our show today to add some insights. Revan, congratulations on ASL Logistics celebrating 5 years.
Thank you very much.
So what are the latest developments in shipping and logistics?
As for the latest developments, I think the political and military conflict in the Middle Eastern region has caused severe disruptions to the supply chain and global logistics industry, and it has forced most of the shipping lines to avoid sailing via the Red Sea Channel and sail around the Cape of Good Hope in Africa, which has increased the transit times drastically. And the increase in these transit times has also brought about severe rate increases, which has been happening over the last few months.
So when you look at the global landscape, the economy is also picking up in some parts of the world, including ours. What are the challenges you are seeing with all these trends that are happening?
Most certainly the economy has picked up, especially in our country as well to a certain extent. Import restrictions have been lifted. And also we see more buyers placing orders with their suppliers as opposed to the numbers we saw last year, which was a pretty bleak year. However, the biggest challenge I would say as we faced during the pandemic period would be securing space on each vessel. And that is partly due to the congestions happening at ports like Singapore, where there's a 7-day berthing delay.
So now, if you're looking at all these challenges, how do we circumvent it, and where do you see the industry moving towards?
From a shipping line point of view, I would say they would definitely need to improve their capacity in order to overcome these challenges. And from a freight forwarding point of view, I think forwarders would need to proactively negotiate contracts with the shipping lines with fixed space allocations in order to somewhat guarantee some space on each weekly sailing.
And what would you say is Sri Lanka's secret weapon when it comes to dealing with a very competitive shipping and logistics industry?
Definitely the geographical location of our island nation is our biggest strength, and it helps us with the proximity to the main shipping lines and the shipping routes.
So where does Sri Lanka stand globally when you look at the industry in total, and also where do you see us moving to?
Sri Lanka has definitely been climbing up the ranks as per the Logistics Performance Index, and in the past couple of years it has also been named as one of the best performing ports in South Asia. However, I think we need to be doing a lot more given our strategic location to promote and make Sri Lankan ports look more attractive as a transshipment hub, and this would also mean an additional dollar income for the country.
How much of a role do you think Sri Lanka can play in uplifting our economy and being one of those very integral facets of our economy?
If you look at Singapore a couple of years back, I mean, Singapore is probably one of the smaller countries as well, and their port is the largest transshipment hub in the world at this point. So if we improve our port infrastructure, we have Hambantota as well now. If we can promote it in the right manner, definitely it would be a billion-dollar industry in the coming years.
Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. And don't forget to subscribe, follow and like us for more.
You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Srilanka Life.